Hey everyone, my name's Angus. You've never heard of me. You shouldn't have. I'm just a dude who plays this game very badly. I'm pretty new at it, so I apologize if the writing's garbage, because I am still learning the game. Um, but I was on the MXB mods looking for a track to download and practice on, and right there at the top of the list was Walnut V2 by FatMuppet. And I think we've all probably, everybody who's played MX Bikes has spun 1,000 laps on V1. Um, you know, I've played Farm 14, Walnut, um, Redbud 2K, you name it. All of FatMuppet's tracks that he's given out to this community for free have been amazing. So this track here is on the shop for a whopping $2, and the way I look at that is this is the way that, after Muppet's given, all these free tracks to the community, he's always active in streamers, streams and just supporting the community as a whole. I saw it as a way to, finally kick back to the guy, and I hope the whole community sees it that way, because, the dude really has gone above and beyond to ensure that there are good tracks for pub lobbies and the game as a whole. Like I think everyone would agree the guy has done so much for the community. So $2 for me is money well spent on someone who's really given a lot to this community. But yeah, so this is Walnut V2 by FatMuppet. I was kind of shocked that like Lens or no one had really done a video yet, but I'm sure maybe there's probably one coming out today. This track, from what I could tell, was pretty recently dropped on the shop. So there's still time. I'm sure the Lens and all those guys will pick it up and do a video, which will greatly outshine mine. But I didn't see a video, and I thought, hey, if there's any way I can help push this guy's track for everything he's done for the community, then I'll do what little part I can do. But yeah, so Walnut V2 by FatMuppet. You can tell there's a little more braking bumps, a little more diversity, everything. The textures are a little bit better than the original Walnut. You can just kind of see where Muppet's really grown as a track creator. But yeah, it's super fun, flowy. It's a little, in a few places it's a little less wide open than the original Walnut, and in some places a little more less wide open in some spots and a little more wide open in others. A little more chop coming into corners, that kind of thing. It's still not like ARL, rut bump hell. So it is probably more on like the, a lower skilled or newer player would have fun on this, up to like probably a medium. And I mean, for that matter, like I think any player could have fun on this. Like I don't think every track has to be like, like these ARL tracks, like running your balls into a cactus to be fun. This to me is a lot of fun. But yeah, so I genuinely, I hope the community goes out and buys this track. I get it. Maybe you don't have the money, but if you do, if you can support this guy who's put so much free content in the game, and not only that, I mean, the track's a banger. It's super flowy, super fun. There's unique lines. There's probably 450 lines, like in a few places. I think there's a jump here in the back where you could probably like table for two it. If you had enough power. It's not this one. I'm coming up to it after this next kind of triple. But yeah, there's 250. I'm on Reaper Docs YZ 2023 YZ setup. This is the one I was thinking you could probably, if you had a 450, you could probably pull this straight over that hump right there instead of scrubbing over it. But yeah, dude, it's fantastic, and I hope all the other big names come out and put out a release, and FatMuppet gets his day in the sun on the shop, because the guy's always putting out free content. So it's cool to see him put out a paid for mod, so maybe this guy can have a lunch on the community that he's propped up. But yeah, that's it. Just wanted to put out a video. Like I said, I'm new to the community, and this guy's done a lot for us, so hopefully everybody goes out, supports him. Again, I'll put a link to the shop in the description for the link for the track, and yeah, you guys all have a fantastic day while I sit here and be bad on the virtual dirt bike course. All right, see y'all.